All right, guys, so today's video, I'm going to be replacing both filters in my water deionizing system for car washing. So just to show you guys saw the videos before. So the way mine's set up, I have a little bit of a Y here. So number one, we're going to turn the flow off. We're going to hit the two red buttons up here just to purge any water out if anything does come out. So I haven't used it in a couple of days, so I think we're pretty good. We're going to use the quick disconnect. This is the feed that's going right into the pressure washer. These are the wrenches that come with it. You want to just, these are just my foamers and sprayers. Kind of get those to the side. So we have two filters in this system. One of them is a carbon filter, and the other one is a DI resin filter. And of course, it's gonna... So these can get a little tight. That's why you got to lubricate those O-rings, which I'll show you with some Petrogel or Vaseline or whatever you got. So we're going to take a look at how the carbon block filter, because we want to knock out the chlorine. I have a lot of excessive chlorine with this water supply. So it's going to start to drip. You could put a bucket under it. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So this is what we got. You can see this little thing got a little screwed up, so we have a brand new one there. So let's just take a look at the filter. Looks pretty good. It's not contaminated. Usually when these go bad, they get like rusty looking and really grimy looking. So we're just going to pour the water out. Okay, very simple. This is going to go in the trash. This is the new filter I got. Now also something to mention, they have different micron levels that they will filter down to, so make sure when you do this you don't get something that's got too small of a micron, because it could interrupt your water flow, and then what's going to happen, you're going to have an issue with cavitating your pressure washer pump. So I'm just putting a little bit of this on the seal down on the bottom. It's going to drop right in there. A little bit on the top. I'm really curious to see what color my DI resin has turned in all these months. Take a little bit more. We're going to put it on the O-ring so we get a good seal. It's just like doing an oil filter on a car. When you're doing an oil change, you always want to lubricate the seal, otherwise you're never going to know if it bottoms out. All right, so we're good to go with that. And this stuff is totally safe. You don't have to worry about wearing gloves. So we're going to go back over. Okay, get the filter wrench. Okay. So we want to make sure these are snug. Okay, I think we're good right there. So now let's go start with this one. Yeah, man, these things are tight. This is going to be the true test. So my TDS started going up to like 17, which actually is a lot better than a lot of you guys have talked about in my video. So I just think now's a good time to do it, considering how much I use this system. Okay, so that one's kind of trashed as well. Pull that out, dump the water out. Now let's do a little bit of a visual inspection. Okay, so you can see, oh yeah, so I think it was time to change. You see that? It almost looks like a rusty brown color. You see that? So the resin changed. Let me show you the new filter. And actually the it looks like some of the resin may have passed through the filter, because it's not as full to the top as this one. See the color difference between the two? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pack it in there, and it has a little bit of moisture already in it, and then this is kind of like a little bit of a filter mesh screen. You can see the difference. This is the old one, is new. So this one's going to be completely cleaned out. I'm gonna refill it and put it on the shelf, and I could swap it out in another 6 months. And that's it. You're pretty much good to go. We're gonna put some more with Petrogel on the seal. That's it. Put some more over here. So that's a good indicator that it's time to change your DI resin and your filters, is when it changes color like that. So it went from like a blue purple to like a dark brown sand color. Okay. Okay, drop that in there like that. We're gonna go back over here. I mean, this is pretty easy, but being that I'm doing it, I just said, let me just grab the GoPro and do a little video. Okay, we're good. Now we're gonna grab the water feed. Go there. We're gonna grab the feed coming out of the pressure washer. We're gonna turn the valve on, and we're just gonna let it fill up, kind of purge itself a little bit. Man, this thing got really nasty. So we're gonna set that to the side. So what I like to do is I like to let it run for a couple of minutes just to get any of the granules out, and also just to get the filter filled up with water. So just wanted to show you guys a quick video on how to replace my filters. See, I'm getting a bunch of air in here now. It's kind of cool I got that on camera. There we go. So you want to make sure you purge all the air out, because if you have this connected to your pressure washer and there's an air pocket, you can cavitate and damage your pressure washer pump. So we want to let this run for a couple of minutes, purge all the air out, get good flow. And that's it. So I'm just going to do a TDS test, which I already know what it's going to be. It's going to be well under 5. And I'm going to start washing the car. So FYI, these refillable containers with DI resin are great. So this is going to be cleaned out, refilled. This is going to be thrown out in the trash. I will put links to this stuff on Amazon. I buy these in a 2-pack or a 4-pack on Amazon, and I just keep them in the cabinet. As I need them, I replace them simultaneously. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video soon.